Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the Assassin's Creed Origins Discovery Tour walkthrough. It's time now for our next tour. This one here is Alexandria, a commercial hub, as we need to learn more about the major economical role of Alexandria during ancient times. 6 stations to explore, and estimate time is 5 minutes. Let's start her up.
Welcome to Alexandria, a commercial hub. The ports of Alexandria were a major commercial hub, effectively connecting Egypt with the Mediterranean regions and beyond. A tremendous amount of materials and goods flowed through the city on a daily basis. The large port market was called the Emporion. It was there that merchandise was traded by the ship owners, called Nakliros. Food and other artisan work streamed out of Egypt. Ceramics, glass, golden rings, and minted coinage. The local potters, using traditional Egyptian techniques, competed with those from abroad, and the textile industry flourished. What Egypt did not produce itself was acquired through trade, using local resources such as wheat and papyrus. Most sought after was pine wood from Syria, iron and marble from the Greek islands, gold from Spain, and exotic fruits from Europe. All this commercial activity contributed to the already decadent wealth of the city. The wood imported to Port Mariotis through Alexandria's seaward ports was used in the nearby shipyards, where most of Egypt's ships were built. Employing tens of thousands of shipbuilders, the shipyards contributed to establishing the Egyptian fleet as one of the mightiest of the era. Any wood not used in shipbuilding was further disseminated through Egypt for various purposes. The southern port of Lake Mariotis was the biggest in Alexandria. Save for a branch angling westward, the lake's size in the Ptolemaic era was roughly 40 to 50 kilometers from north to south. Its waters were maintained by a steady runoff from the Nile. In addition to the lake, a man-made canal was created to assist in the transfer of goods from the city to the port using barges, though it is not represented in the game due to its size.
There you go. So this fourth section here of this tour is another behind-the-scenes section. This one is from the Mariotis port. It's the southern port, already the biggest in Alexandria. Size in the Ptolemaic era was around 40 to 50 kilometers from north to south, maintained by a steady runoff in the Nile. And of course they had a man-made canal, and eventually, due to its size, it's not represented in the game. So there you go, a nice little behind-the-scenes section. We have 2 more to go, and let us continue.
Banking was one of the most distinctive innovations brought by the Greeks to Egypt. The centerpiece of Alexandria's wealth was the royal systematization of taxes on almost everything. Basic items such as salt, oil, beer, wheat, and linen were heavily taxed. As a result, the royal treasury of Alexandria was able to ensure the economic stability of most of the administrative areas of Egypt. By the late 12th century, the channel feeding the lake from the Nile silted up. Lake Mareotis lost its connection to the Mediterranean, as well as most of its water, as the lake slowly evaporated to a fraction of its former size. In modern times, Lake Mareotis is being kept alive through irrigation. However, only about 17% of its original size remains.
Okay, so once again, another tour in Alexandria is done. Commercial hub is complete. And boy, oh boy, we're already learning a lot so far of ancient Egypt. Most of it so far is in Alexandria, but we still got other regions to explore all around Egypt as well. So I have to assume there's about, I don't know, I think there's about 3 or 4 to go in Alexandria before we move on to our next area. So plenty more to do. Definitely want to stick around to the channel for a lot more fun and exploration on the way. Thank you so very much for joining us, everybody. This has been the Discovery Tour for Assassin's Creed Origins. If you're brand new to the channel, you like it so far, hit that subscribe button. Definitely free to do, as we are trying to hit 600 subs, hopefully soon. Again, perfectly free. Don't have to pay a single cent at all here on YouTube. Leave a like and a comment in the video section too, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks.